1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Hi! So, I'm here with Justine. We're gonna be playing Alien vs. Predator Classic 2000. We actually got done recording,
first level.
Yeah, the first level of the Marine campaign.
Yeah.
Problem is, didn't actually record the Marine campaign, so everything that we had was absolutely for nothing.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do it again. We're not gonna do the Marine level. We're gonna do the Alien campaign.
Yay!
So, yeah. As I was saying in the last one, that you guys are never going to hear because we lost it. No. The Alien design, to me as a kid, was really cool. Should I have been seeing the Alien and Predator stuff when I was a kid? No.
Ew.
But I found a demo of Aliens vs. Predator 2, and I played it, and I loved it.
We'll pop this out again because in the last one, which doesn't exist anymore, you broke it!
I didn't. I know it's wrong.
What? What did you do?
So you figured out what the problem is. No. So, there's gonna be a weird little cut here. The reason is, the game plays little, full motion video clips. And it stopped recording once the video was over for whatever reason.
Oh no.
And that's why we lost the Marine footage. So, now we've actually saved our Alien footage.
Okay.
Makes a lot more sense. So what we're doing in this, there's some human beings that are trying to excavate the temple,
humans.
and we don't want that. So we're gonna kill them. That is fire. You don't want to touch that.
Doesn't look like fire.
This was 2000.
Okay, touche.
Give them a little bit of slack. It's hard to even do actual fire nowadays.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay. You got this. Fine. But I mean, I could have made it a little bit more orange at least.
Yeah, I do agree with you there. It looks like some kind of solar beam. Where do I go?
Bulbasaur, use solar beam.
So here's a problem with the game. You're going to be asking that question a lot of where do I even go? Especially when you're the alien and you can climb on walls and ceilings.
Go
and things.
everywhere.
Yeah, at high speeds. So, like...
But there's a place.
If I remember right, because I was just here, there's probably a spot that I have to break open here if I remember right. Right there.
Hey. Oh, yeah, we're gonna bring this up again because, in the last video we skimmed over. I've never seen any of the Alien or Predator or any of the movies. I've never gotten into the franchise.
That's something we're going to correct at some point.
I know. So this is just sort of new and kind of interesting to me.
Yeah.
Well, it's big, and I've never gotten into it.
Did you ever see the Alien vs. Predator movie?
No.
Good.
Was it bad?
Very.
Oh no.
At the very least, it was pretty disappointing.
Well, I mean, if the Aliens movies were good, then it would be. There's so many.
Well, the Alien movies were good. The Predator movies were good.
But together they weren't.
Well, I take that back. The first 2 Alien movies were good, and the 2 Predator movies were good.
Yeah.
Alien 3 and 4 were... Well, let's put it this way. Neil Blomkamp, the guy who did District 9, said he was going to make a new Alien movie.
Ooh.
And the selling point for when he said he was going to do it was he said that it was going to ignore the fact that Alien 3 or 4 happened and just continue off from 2.
That's beautiful.
So I was like, okay, I can work with this.
Yeah.
Where do I go? Oh yeah, we can go down here now.
Oh, Weep! Oh no.
Just kidding, we're not dead. You
Acid
can't...
blood all over.
Oh dear. Okay. So this is a spot where I just might die. So we're gonna save it here real fast. This also is a game that has limited saves, which is really weird for a game like this.
Kill him!
Oh!
Oh no!
I'm on fire! Panic!
Okay, fine.
Okay, we're good. So, the way you regain health in this game is by eating bodies.
People?
Yeah. Which equates to just holding your attack button at them for a while until your health at the bottom goes back up.
Oh, okay.
It's interesting, but it also makes the game really goofy when you just see how they come apart.
Yeah.
Like, ow. Another thing you can do for maximum health is you can bite their heads off.
Yum!
Because, well, in the Alien movies, the aliens have a couple of mouths.
Well, yeah, I just saw. They have a little mouth that.
Yeah, in
Comes
the words of Family Guy, it's his little mouth. He's got a little mouth. Hey there, little mouth. How you doing? But yeah, you can do that because what the alien could do in the movies was he'd hold them up, you know, this giant creature thing would hold them up, and then open its mouth and shoot its tongue into their head and explode it.
Cute.
And then if you can just imagine that in the late 70s with practical effects.
Oh yeah. Oh, you died.
No, we're just knocked out. We're fine. Oh, we don't want to go here. Alright. Loading game.
Here
Woo!
he is. Look at your little tail.
Achoo! This is what you pretty much use all the time, is a tail. In the second one, there's a pounce attack.
Nice.
Really helpful, but the trade-off is like, because it's...
I thought you were being sarcastic.
No, it's an instant kill.
Oh.
But it also totally destroys the body, so you can't get any health from it.
You can't eat any.
So, that's what I kind of miss about this one. But until they actually make the second one available on, like, GOG or Steam, can't really, Yeah, you have fun with that. Nom 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 nom! Oh. See, the problem with these guys is they have their Molotov cocktails, and that's why when we've been killing them, they've been setting me afire.
So my mom and I were watching Saving Private Ryan. This has to do with Molotov cocktails.
I love that movie.
I hate it.
Why?
Because everyone that I liked died.
Welcome to Saving Private Ryan.
I hated it. And freaking Ryan survived. I don't even know. Tom Hanks
He survived so they could make the Bourne movies.
No.
Ow!
I don't even care.
Oh.
Well, we were...
I mean, that's cool. Guess we
were watching the movie,
again.
and they have their little Molotov cocktails. Because in the last... I don't know who hasn't seen Saving Private Ryan. Huge spoilers, I guess. No, they have the giant battle at the end. In France.
Yeah.
On the bridge.
That really awesome scene.
And they have, like... Firstly, the whole sticky bomb thing was super cool, but the first guy exploded, and I was like, what? You're so stupid. He told you what to do. And they had their Molotov cocktails. And I was like, what are those called? I was like, are they Mazel Tov cocktails? and my mom's like, Mazel Tov? And I was like,
Hey, Jerry's! Mazel Tov!
No, I had to Google it because I couldn't remember what they were called.
Mazel Tov cocktails.
Mazel Tov cocktails.
I'm not going to be able to see those the same.
Ever. I'm sorry.
Okay, so we can't actually go that
my
way.
Stupidity. Yeah.
And we can't actually go directly that way because there's gun turrets guarding those little power strips that we're trying to break.
Oh no.
So we're going to have to go the other way and make our way roundabout.
Okay. So it's okay if you step in the acid blood, I'm assuming, because you have it inside of
Yeah.
you?
Well, there's a couple of things. Well, in the second Aliens movie, they introduced the Queen.
Ooh.
And the Queen is this massive, basically one of these, but lays eggs and is about... How much bigger? Like 2 or 3 times as big, right?
Sure.
And Sigourney Weaver faces off against one of these herself in a giant robot suit that was meant for hauling boxes.
Oh dear.
She's pretty awesome. But
This house is so big.
where was I going with this?
I don't know.
I already forgot. Doesn't matter because I'm dead. Dead meat.
Okay.
Okay, one more try.
Okay.
But no. Saving Private Ryan, I need to show you, and maybe that's the next thing we'll play. I need to
They
show
have
you.
a video game of it?
Have you ever played the first Call of Duty?
No.
or Medal of Honor, any of the old Medal of Honor games, because when Saving Private Ryan came out, and this is also partially because it was kind of Steven Spielberg's fault, because he made that movie, yeah.
Oh, I figured he made that movie.
He did that movie.
I figured.
But he also helped in the creation of the very first Medal of Honor game for the PlayStation. He had, like, the story and everything. Yeah. But ever since Saving Private Ryan came out, a lot of World War II shooters just took scenes from that and made them into levels. Like, you would be so surprised, especially Medal of Honor Allied Assault, which is a really good game.
Yeah.
But you play the levels and you're like, wait a minute, I've seen that before. Like the very beginning with the whole storming the beaches and giving covering fire. That entire sequence is basically verbatim taken from the movie and made into a level that you go play in the game.
Did you? Oh, there was a little motion movie. Did you?
Oh, the terrible motion movie? No, I didn't see it.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, just
I try to ignore that he's there.
Yeah.
His voice is a little bit better because I can actually place what his accent is instead of speech impediment.
Just random, yeah.
Yeah. Like the Marine level one. He's kind of strange.
He is. No, Saving Private Ryan. My mom has seen it a bazillion times. She knows the movie very well, and I'd never seen it, so she took great joy in watching me writhe on the couch because
like when Vin Diesel dies.
Oh, when was Vin Diesel?
He was the one that dies in the rain. And he gets shot when he goes out and tries to help that family out of the bombed out house.
No. This is all through the last battle.
That part was really hard to watch.
Because I caught it halfway through, and I told her I was never going back to watch the other part of it.
Oh.
It made me so mad when the interpreter, or translator, or whatever. Translator. He was just down there. He was on the stairs.
On the stairs.
And he had, like, just bullets and ammo on his neck, and he didn't go up and shoot the guy. And I was like,
and you
Jewish
know what?
guy was cool.
Like, I totally get that now. Well, because when I saw that a few, years ago, this was years ago, when I decided to watch it and Black Hawk Down back-to-back. By the way, don't do that.
Okay.
If you hated that they killed off characters that you liked in Saving Private Ryan,
despised it.
Black Hawk Down is basically, they take the first half hour to introduce all these characters and make you like them.
Yeah.
Takes the next 2 hours killing every single one of them.
I get that in moderation, but everyone but the translator, Ryan, and the other guy who almost left to go join the war.
Right.
Lived. And I was like, Tom Hanks died in this movie. Tom Hanks! You can't kill Tom Hanks in this movie?
You can't kill Walt Disney.
Oh yeah, he did play Walt. Why him?
Did you ever watch that movie?
No.
I'm forgetting what it's called. It was the one where they made Mary Poppins.
Yeah.
That story.
It's got a really simple title, and it's probably really easy. Mr. Banks.
Saving Mr. Banks.
Saving Mr. Banks.
So.
Oh wow! It's just like it's like war, but in Walt Disney.
Well, my first thought was, of course, why are they doing it like that?
Why Tom Hanks?
Why Thomas? Why Thomas P. Worthington Hanks? It's not his actual name.
He had an interview with someone. He had something, and they took it and they put captions on it. And he was in with another celebrity Tom.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Tom Petty?
It might have been. And they were both in the bathroom, and Tom Hanks leans over to him, and he's like, looks like we're a couple of PN Toms. And he's like, the hatred I saw in that man's eyes will forever be ingrained. It's like, Tom, you just...
Unbridled.
Just rage.
But no, yeah. In Saving Mr. Banks, the first thing they do to introduce Walt Disney is they take... Oh, you can break the lights. That's neato.
Leave them in total darkness.
No. Yeah. Never mind. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
But in Saving Mr. Banks, the first thing they do to introduce Walt Disney is they recreate one of those old, like, black and white Walt Disney
cartoon?
featurettes. No, like the ones where it's overlaid with Tinkerbell or something
nice.
on top of the footage. You've seen those, right?
Yeah, I've seen them.
They do that, but they have him recreate the entire thing, and it was really good.
Oh, that's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, especially as someone when I was a kid, because we had the VHS collector's special editions of almost all the Disney movies. And I saw one of those, and they recreated the one from Peter Pan that I remember. I think it was the one from Peter Pan.
Yeah.
And I watched it, and I was like, okay, I'm sold on the fact that he's Disney now. That makes sense, because he pulled it off.
Did you know there's Disney's in that new kick where they're like remaking their cartoons into the live action.
Cinderella.
The only one, I've heard that was okay. The only one I'm excited for is Beauty and the Beast because that's got Emma Watson.
Emma Watson.
She will be a fantastic Belle.
I would love
to see. I'm excited to see her in it, but they're redoing Peter Pan too, and Reese Witherspoon is going to be Tinkerbell.
That could work.
It could, but they've remade Peter Pan so many times. Like there's the Disney Peter Pan. I'm sure there are other Peter Pans before it.
I don't remember the first live action one that they did that was just called Peter Pan.
I don't remember. Well, there was the one. It had like the adorable blonde-haired kid, and it was like kind of dark.
Yeah.
It came out in like the mid 2000s.
That's the one that I'm thinking of.
Yeah,
like it came out and then I saw it maybe once, but I don't remember it at all.
I had the biggest crush
on the actor
who
am
played
I
Peter.
going? What is my life? This is the level design in these games.
Well, you're looking
the game
at
is
it all
fun,
funky,
but the level. I am back where I started.
Ryan.
The level design in these games is not very good.
Yeah.
That's probably the biggest flaw.
Yeah.
It's very turning around and hunting for the key or the one switch that you're supposed to hit for a while because, the graphics aren't very good, and so it's really hard to distinguish where exactly you're supposed to be. And
where are you supposed to be?
I think... Yeah. Okay, so I think we opened the other door.
Okay.
It's been a while since I played this. Maybe here? Oh, well, let me open it. Whatever, I don't want to go there then. I want to go down the elevator.
You can't.
Oh, I can't! It was a perfect time for that music stinger to happen.
Yeah. You can't go down the elevator. Shh.
Ba-da-ba-dum! But no, I remember Hook.
With Robin Williams.
And apparently people didn't really care for Hook.
I only saw part of that movie. I was young, it wasn't interesting to me. I wanted to watch Mrs. Doubtfire.
Yeah, well,
that's a good movie.
Mrs. Doubtfire was a better movie than Hook.
Mrs. Doubtfire was fantastic.
Hope that's not too controversial for everybody. Mrs. Doubtfire was a superior movie to Hook in terms of entertainment. I
thought it was a cool idea though with Hook. I mean, I could look at that now and say, yeah, that's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, I feel like the execution just was kind of muddled.
When was that made? Was that made in the 80s? Or is that 90s?
That was 90s, I think. 90s? I'm pretty sure it was the 90s. I mean, where do I even go?
I don't know. We said this before, I've never played the games, I've never seen the movies, I don't even know what this is about.
Well, why haven't you?
Well, I don't actually know. My parents were very protective. Which is crap. They were like, you guys want to watch Ghostbusters?
If there wasn't any kind of copyright, we'd be playing the Benny Hill theme right about now.
We could play the Benny Hill theme. Who needs copyrights? Well, you died.
That's a good place to stop, I guess.
I guess.
We'll be back with possibly another thing
Yay!
In a little bit.
Yay! Woo!
Yay!